AskReddit buy throwaway snitch for cash. If we have another pandemic and lockdown, what are you going to do at home differently that you didn't do last time? Try to get addicted to exercising instead of booze. Dude, same. 2 years without booze. February. Shit got real when it hit. I was always a big drinker, but man, the lockdown revved it up. Clean my house. Like every single nook and cranny. I did this the first time, and it was exhausting. Lol. Cleaned entire sections of the house I barely ever did, and even went as far as repainting, reorganizing entire rooms. Next time, I won't do any of that probably. Lol. I'll take it easy this time. Quit my career in healthcare. Did this the first time. Went to the dark side. From nurse to med device rep, there are things I miss, but I have no regrets. The pandemic showed us just how little we mattered to our employers. Get one of those PPP loans no one had to pay back. Someone in my neighborhood got a PPP loan for their landscaping company, and they paid that exact amount for the parcel of land next to their residence. That's a real coincidence, I'm sure. Don't move in with the woman I'm dating for the convenience. Lockdown was rough. Ooh, my ex-husband and I did this. He asked me to move in and damn, it was rough. We are compatible as people and lovers and partners, but not as cohabitants. After lockdown ended, we tried to make it work. Blew up spectacularly. Read more books from my own personal library. I was doing that all the time, so I decided to turn it into a bookstagram. Now I get between 15 and 25 books a week from publishers for absolutely free and can't keep up. Nothing. I still had to go to work and nothing much changed for me. I would expect another lockdown to be similar. Same here. Went to work every day. Nothing changed much at all. Throw up the white flag and move back in with my mom. Could have had another 18 months with my dad if I'd fucking done that the first time. Damn, I lost my dad Diego covered, and it was the most painful way he could have gone. Spent months in the ICU withering away until my mom finally agreed to take him off life support. Worst 4 months of our lives. Sorry for what happened, friend. Last time I played WoW with my daughter all day every day. I can't improve on that. She's also never going to forget that day too. I'm going to play 500 hours of Animal Crossing. Oh wait, I already did that. In all honesty, I'd like to spend my time more wisely exercising, making art and reading books instead of staring at a screen. I'd also not be drunk the entire time, or at all. Animal Crossing kept me sane. It was nice to have daily tasks and goals. Kept my mind off all the craziness. Limit and or avoid drinking altogether. I was part of that statistic that upped my bad habits. Yeah, mental health and bad habits were all-time high during lockdown. Finally just quit everything and started therapy about 10 months ago. Life is so different from 2019 to now. Get a bidet for all toilets in the house. I did, and it was amazing. Until you have to go outside of your home and you miss your bidet. I don't know what I'd do. I spent the last lockdown with my 90-year-old mother who lived across the street. I loved my time spent with her. She cooked all my favorite meals, we watched movies and TV shows together, talked, and in general just enjoyed the time together. My energies were spent making sure she didn't get COVID. She died last March and never once got COVID. So if there's ever another lockdown, I would be on my own and I would probably be miserable. I don't drink, but I've lost 155 pounds in the past year, so I pray I wouldn't eat my way through a lockdown. 155 pounds? Damn. You could use the next pandemic to coach all these folks who want to exercise. I would sign up. Set up a wonderful home desk office space from day one. Ain't that the truth? I worked from my living room for too long. Learn to make sourdough bread. Apparently this was a thing, and I never did it. Justin, for your information, incorporating some of that starter into your cookie recipes makes your chocolate chip cookies amazing. Nothing. I adjusted remarkably fast, and have stayed in that mode of operation. I actually stopped caring about seeing other people. I was never locked down. I still had to work every day. I was so frustrated at everyone sitting at home complaining they were bored. I was at the register one day and some asked me, "How do you like being an essential worker?" I told her that I hated it, because nobody kept distance. People coughed in my face with not even attempt to cover their mouth. I was risking my husband's life by going to work. There was no hazard pay for risking death, or even a survivable wage. I had customers complain about boredom at home, and I would think, the grocery isn't a playground for you to wander off to. Had to work with the public the entire time. If it happens again, I've resolved to quit my job. I won't go through that again. I think I'd rather die. As a retail worker, I understand. I'm going to get in phenomenal shape. I started working out a little bit more last time, but I was so unsure about what was coming next, I didn't commit to any real routine. I had no idea years of time were ahead. Round is the best shape. Sleep less. Feels like my days were made up of me taking naps on different pieces of furniture. If I'm actually locked down this time, I would nap so much. I didn't get to see lockdown at all. I just continued working. It would have been nice to get that break. I get people complaining about it. I'm sure I would have been too, but I needed a long break like that. My life hardly changed at all. I was working more than ever, in an environment that made it feel like my face was melting under my mask. I was staving off a panic attack every day I wore that mask. It lasted years. I know being stir crazy is a thing, but I really miss being bored. I don't remember the last time I got to be bored. More sex. Less divorce. Not be pregnant. Haha, agreed. I came here to say have a baby. Save my stimulus checks. Go on stress leave. My doctor gave me the option last time since my job was deemed essential and I never got to enjoy any of the perks of lockdown and worked my balls off for no additional reward or compensation. Meanwhile, 95% of the employees at my company got to stay home for 2.5 years. If it happens again, I'm taking my doctor's offer and staying the fuck home. What is stress leave? Do you get paid? Work from home? Or is it like FMLA?